Alright, here we are, Zoo Zoo Zoo. This is the blue and the gray event, hosted by 42nd. I'm Lt.terkoiz with the 9th Corps. Let's go through roll call. Looks like for the Union team on Burnside's bridge here, we have Lamat, Gene for HL, you got Pod Rodsod for CQB, you got First Lieutenant Berger for First Delaware, Tink for MWB, and delay on. And that's who you got for the Union. And you have Pyro on the battery here. You got Lewis for 42nd here.
Oh, boy, just to the front.
You've got Lewis here, leading his men. You got First Lieutenant Templar for IB. You've got French Toast for 9th Corps.
Shoulder arms for now, 42nd. We're not going
And you
anywhere
got
yet.
Mattis on the guns for the CSA. So for the CSA, you see the guns aiming for the bridge here. You bring the guns down. You bring the guns up, and you shoot the bridge. Whereas on the Union, you take the guns there and shoot the bridge as well. Shoot just above the bridge. So we'll see what happens. Looks like CSA is kind of splitting their group up. They're going to have a couple on the left of the bridge, a couple on the right. And have about half their team on one side, half their team on the other. That's what I really mean by that. Let's switch it over to this here. Switch in the... And we'll see what happens. I have... Sorry I've been gone for a bit. Been doing some work. So what I think needs to happen for the Union, they need to just waste no time. They need to just try to go over this bridge as many times as they can, force out as much ticket exchange as they can. If they stop on this, oh excuse me, I got the hiccups. If they stop on this stone wall for too long and shoot it out, oh, excuse me, it'll be a problem.
Taking a knee.
On the stone wall.
On the stone wall, boys.
Take a knee.
So Pyro should be able to see those guys up there. I'm expecting a artillery shell to come hit them any second. They're standing kind of in the open with their flag there. You got Lamat. Yep, this is how this game kind of starts. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about the hiccups. And there they go, they're going across the bridge now.
HL on the star.
We'll see what happens if they go to the right.
If you stop, you're a coward.
I can't believe people are still doing that.
All flags.
Come on, to the left.
How long has it been? It's been almost half a year since they changed the oh my god, and he just dies. Oh, he didn't. Wow, okay. It's been almost a year since they changed the fall damage. What is the CSA flag doing? Well, he made it back to the line. Not the worst. So getting in there and charging them before they get established is pretty good. Because now the Union's moving out. And They've been kind of charged in the back. And according to these flags, you can see the Union kind of petering out. But they do have the flag respawns here. Yep. Unfortunately, I think this is what you see more and more from the Union, is they kind of get stuck on the bank here. And there's nothing to do, like, all these Union guys are just gonna, like, they're just gonna lose tickets for the Union. CSA is trickling in slowly. You can see because CSA didn't come in all as one unit, they lost a significant amount of tickets actually.
Pick up the fucking flags. Pick them up. Pick up the flags. Pick them up. Pick up the flags. Pick up the flags. Good job. Good job. Hey, get the other flag.
We still got guys in here.
Here's Uncle Dragon. And this should be the end of the Union here.
Oh, thanks for the flag.
Jesus
Thanks for the
Christ.
flag. Fuck do I get out of here? Reform, back on the ridge.
Yeah. It's unfortunate the way this works, man.
Son of a bitch.
You'd think by this time people would know what they're supposed to be doing over here. These CSA guys die because they stand out of bounds too long. Oh no! If all these people who are jumping in the water are gonna die.
Don't jump in the water. Don't jump in the water, please.
Scheiße.
We're stuck.
Every single person who just jumped in the water is gonna die. It costs CSA a lot of tickets. They're all gonna die out of bounds.
We're stuck.
It was nice knowing you, boys. It was nice. Try to die formation. Die formation.
Die formation.
Oh, fuck. I told you we killed all the enemies. What, I run back?
Well. And Union will only be down one flag, so that's not too bad. They got most of them into the water. They'll respawn there. So I'm surprised at how well the Union was able to hold battle ready. Like, they're ahead in tickets. That was just uncoordinated from the CSA. They needed to go more as a group, so they would die out of line less. Obviously, they need to not jump in the water and die like that. 5 people at the end there. But yeah, they kind of strung themselves out. I think they died out of line and skirmishing more than they needed to there. These guys are nice and hidden.
Let them come.
IB's in a fairly decent place here. They're in the concealment, but they're also close enough to see which direction the Union goes when they cross the bridge. Now they are the people on they're the furthest right though, so if they do not catch the Union in time, okay, so if the Union goes left the way they have, they go to the corner of the map over there. As soon as you see them going towards the CSA right, you just mirror them. You go all the way to the side of the map. You just mirror them, and then when the rest of your team gets there, you charge down at them all at once. Union needs to make something happen again. They might be afraid with just 3 flags, but I think they can do it. They're only missing CQB's flag. I lied, they're missing all the flags because no one spawned flag. Yeah, HL. HL's the only one with the flag right now. Excuse me, hiccups. Here's Ninth Corps hanging out in front of Mattis here.
It's alright. He can walk it off.
He will be okay.
Coach, you federal, you hit our bravest man.
Alright, we all ready, boys?
Yeah, I'm
Follow
ready.
it up again. Same spot, on the same spot, boys.
Oh, yep, on my right.
Kowalski,
That was traumatizing.
Merkin for
Yeah, that
Taking
was
Ninth Corps right now.
a hello and a goodbye at the same time, huh?
2 to 3.
Go up. Back behind the tree.
Next volley is yours, Epic.
Dragon, no!
I'm not as big of a fan of this spot here that 42nd is. Looks like there's a rock that kind of gets in the way if you're trying to get out, but also you have to up and over to get down into the embankment.
Move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up.
And one person got shot. That's kind of impressive. These gents were able to take one of the 42nd guys down, one of these HL men.
HL
taking left to
rise,
west.
take aim.
Southwest, west.
Yep, that's kind of expected. You can't really see what you're shooting at. So you're not gonna get a kill. My goodness, Union is stagnating on this stone wall, shooting it out. They really need to make a move across the bridge again. Even if it just ends in them getting charged out. With the tickets the way they are, they're ahead of tickets. They just need to just try to stay ahead on tickets. They just need to keep working their advantage. Get the CSA down to taking losses in the next 10 minutes or so. And then 10 minutes from there, they need to get the CSA to breaking and be able to take the point at like 10 minutes black timer.
Am I delayed?
Maybe.
No,
You're good, we just didn't have our loads yet, I think.
Oh.
No, when you fired, you said fire and then
You got Mattis just pre-aiming his gun here. He's gonna shoot whoever comes over.
Uh-huh.
for the message to read. So it's about one.
There's not a whole lot of dead bodies on the
Alright, gentlemen.
bridge.
Alright.
Go, 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 go! Firm it up, firm it up.
You have this volley, Spiny.
Spread it out, spread it out, spread it out, gentlemen.
Right,
Don't cough up,
line,
spread it
take
out.
aim.
Good shape, back to the bush.
Back to the bush, they say, and Union's kind of moving from one side of the bridge to the other.
I advise not to fire anymore. It doesn't work.
Hanging out as long as they are hanging out back there is good for the CSA. They're happy. Every single second that is wasted back here. I can't believe there's no flag for CQB still. Maybe it's still running back. Union has 3 flags. They should have had 3 flags a long time ago. I don't know why they've been stagnating the way they've been stagnating.
Take aim with the on.
Good counter battery there, I think.
They couldn't hit an elephant.
They hit me and Joker.
But they didn't hit an elephant, did they? QED.
Not Joke. Is Joker even here? No, it was Dragon. Never mind.
We've range. Come on, boys. Come on. Up.
How about we charge over the bridge?
Takes a couple of them out. That's all buck and ball that killed the Union there. Canister. No, why'd he run past the... Jean will pick it up, yep. No, he won't. He'll stop and...
There we go. Nice shot.
So these couple of CSA guys dying out of line, that's exactly what you don't want as CSA here. Union wants to kill as many of these CSA guys out of line, like these 3 or 4 guys here. It's exactly what they want to happen, is these trickle charges in.
No, we're not. We're friendlies. I'm a friendly.
So they got CSA to taking losses already. So this is like an unsuccessful charge in the fact that they're going to die. But get the flags into the water or out of bounds.
Oh, we're dead here, Parker. Bye-bye.
Leave your burger alone, you bloody hooligan. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
I'm surprised people don't know the out of bounds strat. You gotta get the flag out of bounds.
We wiped him, good job. Gents reform, back to your stars, back to your stars.
CSA was able to get out of the woods that time. Not as many of them died out of line. But Union did get the CSA to taking losses. The flags are inches from out of bounds. Inches from out of bounds on either side. And if you get the flags out of bounds, well, they respawn. And you can have them back. And you can do your next attack that much faster. The one in the water despawned. And honestly, it looks like the Union doesn't even need all 4 flags for an attack. They should just be doing alternating 2 flags and 2 flags, something like that, so they're always charging across. Looks like they're drawing the CSA out into charges and into out of line ticket deaths. If the CSA was more coordinated with their attacks, or their men stopped trickling in, then they wouldn't be losing as many tickets as they are. CSA is kind of...
Does it sound any better now? I think it fixed it. Do I sound better?
Crazy Cromps, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Crazy Cromps.
What the hell? Okay, let me check this. Wait, I can
Been
hear
trying to tell this
Kevin
motherfucker
time
this for the past 20 minutes, yet he won't fucking listen to me.
Oh, Jam, I'm so sorry. I think I...
Alright, you good now? Can you hear?
Fuck. Man, I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
You're
I had
good.
to... Oh, mute. Whoops.
Take it.
Leave me alone, I'm special.
That was fucking funny.
Well,
Jam was right behind you screaming.
Major Jean's gonna try to... Oh. He stopped. I'm surprised he's able to live.
What? I can't hear you. I can hear you on the shot. Like, what the fuck's going on? I have to put a load of people on mute now.
Alright. Like I said, so if the Union is able to put the CSA into braking, they have a chance, but the Union just needs to get a foothold across the bridge. They have not been able to make it across the bridge yet and establish a foothold, which is what they're going to need to do if they want to take the point once they have the CSA to braking. And I say once they have the braking because at this rate, I think the CSA will go braking. Though it's only been 2 charges by the Union, so we'll see if they speed up their aggression. And here they go. Yeah, they didn't need all 4 flags.
Why do I have to extend my quarantine? I don't have any.
Oh Lord.
Very good canister shot. Here goes the Union.
Why are we clumping up? Fuck!
Yeah, clump up, boys. Yeah, cheers.
CSA decisively made the move here to do it early.
Wipe them out.
Union wipe. Yeah, this man doesn't know what he's supposed to do with the flag. What you're supposed to do with the flag in this situation is ask your CO, did we win the fight? Is anyone on this side of the bridge? No? Well, jump it in the water or run it out of bounds. There's no reason to run it over this way. I mean, staying alive is pretty big, but that flag was about to despawn. So picking it up. There he goes, he's in the water now. That's what you're supposed to do with the flag, is get in the water. And drown, don't just keep the flag down there. I don't understand. There you go, drown with the flag out of bounds. It should respawn, and the Union will have 2 flags again. That was a really good canister shot. Kind of stopped the Union in their tracks there. Excuse me. IB still holding the same spot. They're gonna come collapse on the Union as soon as they come over again. I like that more than I like waiting for them to get to all the way to the other side. Higher population, I can see you waiting until you're completely mirrored and you're hitting them like here, here, and here at the same time. Lower pop, I think you just hit them in the middle of their group as they come across.
Oh boys, steady.
Union will have 2 flags at some point. One of them's probably running back now. Hiccup. Let's see what's going on over here. We got Pyro and Callow running a Napoleon.
Solve that.
Rambo actually search up level codes.
Shoot up.
So what could help the Union here is if they wait for the charge and they have their artillery blast the opposing team's artillery. Those couple of guys up there, if they get killed by the Union artillery or at least knocked down, they won't be able to shoot the canister shot they've prepared, or the triple canister they've prepared. That's kind of been, it hurt the Union a bit. I don't know what happened to the corpses. I guess all the corpses are right here. Not as many as I thought. It's awfully quiet, the game is. There's no like background sound. No gunshots at all. No one's shooting. Nothing's happening. It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Stream delays freaking me out because I keep looking over and see people charging across the bridge.
I've been having trouble with game audio. It glitches out every now and then.
Skip, you at the other side of the river there, now?
Just stay ready. Make sure you got your loads, your bayonets, all of the above.
Get those R keys, boys.
HL moving it south.
Let's go to the start.
Get ready, boys.
Uh-oh. They're charging a little drawn out.
Let's go, boys.
This is the sacrificial lamb.
Hold here, boys. Independent fires. North
No, we're going right this time, I thought.
No, we're going left. No, we're going left.
What's up? I don't understand there's so much confusion that happens on this bridge. You decide as a team we're gonna go to the right, and then a single private or a single person at the front says let's go left, and everyone just goes left again since they're used to it. I honestly think it's bullshit. It should be really easy to go left or right. Make your decision. Union gets all their flags out, and they almost put CSA to breaking, so that's actually huge.
Come here, boy. Die, you goddamn Yankee.
He tried to say rebel. Well, the rest of the Union's gonna be spawning, and they have their flags. They shouldn't be waiting too long. I'd say a charge across the bridge in the next minute or so, probably 14 minutes flat. Is gonna be the next charge across the bridge. Put CSA into breaking. At this rate, it looks like they can get the CSA to last stand. They just have to win something, win a charge, win a fight more decisively than that. Also, I think artillery can start, if they start hitting shots here. Oh, he's removing the trail spike. With IB standing in this exact spot this entire time. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I was trying to find the artillery by going backwards into him. Rest of the Union still coming back from spawn.
On the line, HL. Top of the hill, you see silhouettes.
My boy.
Flag at the top of the hill. Hold fire.
Enjoying yourself.
It's not the map. I'm all for a little fun.
And the 14-minute flat charge
Sunrise, Frankie.
was a little early for me. I forgot how long it takes to spawn main and run back. It takes a bit. Takes quite a bit of time, so maybe another minute or so here. 30 seconds though, they're gonna go across. They don't have time to dilly-dally. They need to try. And in fact, they could just do flagless charges over and over again.
There's a forlorn hope. Let them die first.
To the
Let's
left.
fucking have it.
Make sure you're going
Fucking
hard
have it.
left.
Who fucking wants it?
CTV, do not
Ow.
stop. Let's
Keep
go.
going.
Fucking hell.
Pretty good canister, not the worst canister though. Union's getting charged out again. And that's the end of that. I don't think the Union's gonna be able to come back from this. Just absolutely just got destroyed. These two officers are gonna wonder where the rest of their team is. They died. The volume just broke again. How do I fix it? Interesting, the volume just turned itself off every now and then. See, now that's a lot of dead bodies on the bridge. There wasn't that many on the bridge, and now there's a ton. Union absolutely failed in that charge. They had lost their lead that they had. I hate this headless chicken. It's just I think this is the stupidest plan you could do. Doing it once or twice or a couple times isn't a bad idea, but just always doing this over and over again, going left. We're going left this time. We're going left this time. It's like, just because everyone knows how to do that doesn't mean it's good, because as you can see, you just get charged out and die out of line. Everyone just dies out of line. One CSA guy showing what he thinks about the Union guys here. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I think charging out 42nd is the smartest thing you do. You could take out an entire CSA company with all your guys, I think. The biggest company there, and then I don't know. I honestly think that's the way to go. Union just needs to go mass charge right. I don't know why you don't go left, right, left, right, left, right, or left, left, right, 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 left. Like, you need to trick them. You can't just be like going left over and over again, because you just get charged. They've seen it work worse and worse. Every single time they've gone left so far, it's worked out less and less. The volume died again.
Let's go!
Onwards!
Flags! Prioritize flags!
Charge forward, CTV, do not stop.
Get those flags out.
That flag fell in the water, that's good.
I know it's about to happen.
The fact that that company was engaged in melee is good.
Keep running, do not stop, keep running. Do not stop, pick up the flags. Pick up the flags.
Well, this isn't going to work for the Union, but both teams are on braking here. If enough CSA guy dies that line down here. But that's not gonna happen. Union gets a little bit of team kills, will knock down their own team.
Inbound, sorry for the.
Union stagnated on the walls too many times in a row. They probably should have just, instead of taking the flags across the way they did, they should have just suicide trust charged with the flags on this side of the bridge here. I don't know why they kept bringing their flags across, kept dying. They didn't really make it past this part anyway, so bringing the flags across just delayed your charges over and over again. Just one more charge in the same amount of time here, and like it'd be final push last stand. If they were able to fit one more charge in between in this entire game here, I think you need 5 or 6 charges across this bridge to about 2 per morale stage. Battle ready, engaged, taking losses, breaking, last stand. So about 8 charges you need to fit in the course of 45 minutes. That's 1 charge per 5 minutes pretty much, so you don't have time to wait for flags to come back up. I think you just have to send it and send it. That's the strategy in my opinion. As long as you're ahead in tickets. As soon as you're behind in tickets, you're not doing so hot as Union anymore. Oh, they're nothing and going? This isn't good. This is really drawn out.
Keep running. Do not stop. Keep running. Oh my god, I am gonna
Gene is
die.
with us, boys.
I am
Get it
at the
done.
front.
Oh, come on,
Keep running.
no.
Keep running. Do not stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Go for the flags! Go for the flags! Go for the flags!
Well, the CSA's here. Does this cost them tickets?
Watch the timer, boys. Watch the timer.
Yeah, sloppy. Really sloppy by the Union. Really sloppy. They have not even once gone to the right.
Please,
Now, I don't think it'd work, but they haven't even tried. Union will get together to do one more charge. I think they're focusing too much on the flags, because you don't need the flags, really. I mean, final push, you need the flags. You just need kills. I honestly think everyone just needs to push out that CSA group on the right. And if they were just to charge that CSA group on the right over and over again, I think they would have had the CSA to last stand by now. Not over and over again, but at least twice they needed to go over that side. Get kits and go over cross. It's easy. Plus 40 seconds to move into a different position here. They're ready for it. Oh, and they're using their kits.
Keep moving, CGD. Keep moving. Don't stop. Keep moving. Get to the wall.
Keep moving, keep running to the wall.
I'm surprised this many men are trickling in. The spawns, everyone spawns at the same time in main. Every 20 seconds there's a new spawn wave from main. So I'm surprised these guys are 20 seconds behind. Just isn't good with a when it's coming down to the last charge across the bridge. This is big. This is a big charge. It'll determine if the CSA goes last stand or not. If the CSA goes last stand,
Let's go!
then it might be good. That was that artillery shot was low, so the canister shot is gonna hit these guys.
No fear.
We're going right this time.
Forward. Don't
Everyone's
stop,
saying they're
don't
going right.
stop.
You see the canister shot, and it hits a lot of them. Union team split up. I don't like that. Union team ran past their flags. I don't like that. Union team super split up. Will these men put the CSA in the last stand?
Glory, hallelujah.
They will not. Union failed to be cohesive. We're going right this time. Half of them go left. I don't understand the logic there. Just a single person goes left and everyone follows them. It's like, it's really unfortunate. Union artillery should be able to put the CSA in the last stand in the next minute. I mean, Union artillery should be able to put CSA in the last stand here in a second. Union has a couple of flags, so it's not like a it's not over for the CSA or the Union, but it's not looking good.
Forward, CKB.
Wait,
over the bridge,
Vegas,
advance,
don't do that.
forward.
Vegas, wait.
Hold.
Come back, CKB. Come back.
Clump up, don't go in piecemeal.
Couple of Union guys here, Dragon, Ruck, and Trinity. They could have made their way behind and like done a little skirmishing. They could have been shooting already here, maybe. And here comes the final push of the Union. Another canister shot, gonna take out a majority of the Union here. Oh, that was late. It didn't hit anyone. CSA hits last stand.
Oh, there goes that.
The Union sadly brought a flat across the.
Kill as many as you can, gentlemen.
Oh, if they had Ruck with them. If they had Ruck with them, these three guys could have killed a couple of these guys that stood on point. That would have been hilarious. If they had a 3-man group. Oh, the CSA dies out of line there. Yeah, imagine Ruck and those 3 Union guys being on the point here and causing overtime. That would have been hilarious. But GG's. Came down to the end there. And we'll look at the casualties before going on to the next map. I expect there to be a lot of Union casualties, probably 2 to 1 in terms of kills to death. They probably died twice as many as the stagnated here for a second. They didn't need to wait for their flags because their flags are just gonna get dropped. And in fact, I think you just lose more tickets when you bring your flags across because they spawn guys in and the fight drags out, and then the CSA has more people to shoot out of line and stuff. So honestly, bringing the flags to the banks is probably a bad idea. And yeah, they died almost 2-1. Zoo zoo zoo. We'll see you in the next one. Lots out of line, lots of skirmishing for both teams. Alright, here we are, Zoo Zoo Zoo. This is the second map of the blue and green event. We're on Pry Ford. Pry House, my bad, Pry House. You got Grinch and Gene. HL, you got Captain Jam for CQB. You got Harkin for First LWR. Tank for MWB. You've got Mattis on the guns for CSA. You got Uncle Dragon leading 9th. You've got 9th New York. You've got First Lieutenant Templar leading IB. You got Lewis and Kempson leading 42nd.
Simin, get over here, please.
They're gonna go live in 30 seconds. This was quite the CSA favored day today. The Union seemed to attack two kind of hard attack maps. I mean, Burnside Bridge is winnable with the ticket advantage. This one is less. This one's a hard map. Actually, I like this map a lot though.
Actually, no. Even worse, you're getting mental. Fuck. Yes.
Okay.
Mental fucking sucks. How can you?
Go.
CSA is making a play through the corn. It looks like, sorry about knocking my mic there. It's my bad.
Fullback reload. Let's go. Fullback reload.
If this group, you have 42nd as their largest company of the CSA. If they have been spotted, which I think they have been, should be a pretty good distraction for the these other guys to push out like this and hit this side like here. But I think he sees them in the corn. We're about to get in a shootout.
Liver. Oh.
Yeah, just across the water.
Your football team sucks, Crazy Crom.
Man,
Whoa.
if I
Get
liked
ready to move
football,
up.
I would
Move
be
up.
Alright.
They're moving into an independent firing line. Okay, they stopped.
We are just
Get back to the line, take it!
That would have sucked for CQB. Uh-oh, that's not good for the CSA that... Uh-oh, Waddy, get out of there.
I almost got shot.
So right now this is working in the Union's favor. They just want to waste time as defenders. I don't know why I said it was an attack map for the Union. That was my bad. I'm so silly. This is a lot easier attack map than Burnside's Bridge. So CSA's got this a little bit.
line, quick.
Those people are
Uh-oh. Oh, one of them died. Only one of guys from IB died. Is 9th Corps gonna be able to do anything?
Good old muzzle loading. That's how
Not from this position. It looks like these guys are in a nice deflate. CQB is
They're not
Did you
saying
say
in a
Chris?
great spot here.
That's where they.
CSA needs to group up and do something together. Overwhelm one of these sides, probably.
I'm early in everything.
Let's
Sprint
go,
up,
baby,
gentlemen,
push.
sprint up, let's go.
Sprint.
On the wall,
Straight down the
independent fire. Hold on the east side of the wall, do not go in the road. I'm gonna keep looking a bit.
Down, they're standing in the open, they're pulling back,
Right, kill the lot, get your ass off this tree, boy.
And Ninth Corps is going to get either charged out or met. It looks like. I don't think this is a sustainable position for Ninth Corps here.
Back, 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 back.
there's a
Oh
hole
my
in
god,
the
I
line,
just
there's
saw
a hole in
5
the line.
people drop.
They did kill a couple of guys.
Shoot 'em, boys.
Run
They're
that
running
spicy,
away.
run
Shoot 'em,
away.
boys. Shoot 'em.
Killed about 3 of the Union boys.
Good shit, lads.
And they lost 1 or 2. Looks like just 1. So not the worst trade there. Plus, this line of CQB's men is a larger line than Ninth Corps' line, I believe. So that should be meaning there's
I almost screamed.
an imbalance on this side of the map. There's more CSA guys on this side.
Open over again, boy.
MWB versus IB here.
Were imported. They were imported all the way from Russia. Expensive Russian bricks.
And this is what happens when you're not engaged the whole time. Takes out 2 of those guys. Ninth Corps can't quite pin that unit down. So they're able to freely move. Ooh. Union's moving far to their right. Ooh. 42nd took the brunt end of that trade. 10 minutes in. Union has barely lost any tickets. This is not going to work for the UCSA. This is not going to work whatsoever for the CSA. If they continue attacking like this, they need to early cap the point. They now need to just early cap the point. The imbalance, not very much. Only a 4-man imbalance, so can't blame the imbalance for the stagnation here. The CSA team is just standing on their feet, not doing anything here.
Pull it back down, boys, quickly.
I can be in a town. I got allowed to.
And here's a push. Finally something aggressive happening. The left is moving forward, so now the middle can maybe move forward with them. couple of the Union guys go down. More of the CSA guys are going down since they're kind of in a kill box. They're getting shot from 2 angles and not just 1 angle. And the charge has been called. Oh, not the charge, just a little step forward. So with that, Union's actually got a lot less people in their line here. I'm surprised it's working the way it's working there, that the CSA's winning that gunfight. The battle, the tickets are doing what the tickets are supposed to be doing. They're trading, and the CSA's coming out on top of that trade. So it looks like CSA's in the deflate enough that you can't shoot them from here. So it's just a one-on-one on this left side. HL is getting kind of flanked though.
Left oblique into the bushes. Fuck them up.
Yeah, they are in the bush. Left.
Independent.
Finally, a little something aggressive happening on one side of the field. What needs to happen is the CSA needs to win this side. If they're able to like get together, the 9th Corps and IB get together and push out CQB here.
Alright,
If they're able to come and get this side, that's the way to win this game, I think. Right now is a big push down the right side. .40 falling back, it looks like. They did what they wanted to. They forced the ticket exchange. I think they were doing just fine there. They were in threat of the rest of the Union team coming over and wiping them. That would have given the CSA team a chance to take the point, which... Here's 9th Corps moving out.
Right there, lads! Fuck them up!
Is there a charge? Uh-oh. This is a...
They can't hold us. They can't hold
This only works if Dragon lands all 6 of their shots.
They can't hold us.
Yeah, that's not gonna... That's not gonna work. The CSA flag goes down in a bad spot. CSA loses a good amount of tickets. The flag is down in a bad spot. That was just too late, I think. I think you needed to do that earlier as the CSA team. Though it did draw a 40-second over. So now they have to cross this open field to get back into the Union right. But they can do it back in the defilade, so there's not really that big of a problem. These 2 CSA units could almost take the point if they tried. IB and 42nd. Just need to be more aggressive here. We're 13 minutes in, 14 minutes in, still at battle ready for both teams, so. These guys have been getting blasted by artillery. I wonder if they're actually getting it killed. Not quite. I'm surprised the CSA flag I'm surprised that this charge was called. Now, if they had won that charge, that would have been fantastic. Though the Union did have reinforcements on the way, so they would have won the initial charge, but still got wiped, almost regardless of what they did. And you take down the Union flag right there. I mean, you're not doing much to if you take down the Union flag there. I don't think. They gonna blast their own teammates? IB's going in with them. Only problem is they're getting shot from the right by and they're gonna get charged from the right too.
I was here first, everybody else chose to stand.
Yeah, this is a bad charge by Ninth again. Oh.
It's the same guy still aiming. I need someone to verify.
No reason to do that. That means kind of you almost had a ticket lead as CSA, and after that charge, you definitely don't have the ticket lead, and you're stagnated again. You spawn here.
I was so sad when you got shot.
I think getting a long open order battle line is going to be the way to win this as the attackers here. I think that if they just moved it up a little bit. I know you don't want to stand in front of the guns, but you have the ticket advantage. If you just make your line wider and harder to shoot, and you can start winning the shootout. CQB's moving up on IB's flank here. I think they were fine there. I think they take shots up over here at these guys. I think that would start. I think you could start blasting these guys on the right side from where CQB just was.
If some of you guys want to come left, there's some rocks here.
Like over here, open order. There's IB moving out to the right. Ninth Corps flag respawned, so Ninth Corps should have their flag back. CSA gets put into engaged 20, almost 20 minutes into the match. This is a slow one. If the Union's able to defend this, I'll be pretty impressed. If 42nd was to mass over here on the right side, maybe they could get something to work. Like if they up and over and started running up this fence, they'd probably meet HL at the fence here, at the point. But in the meantime, I think CQB would have been overwhelmed. Ninth Corps again is just running out. Dying out of line.
Look at that, they're retreating, they're supposed to be corpses.
Just keep.
They did kill someone out of line though. Now IB's about to lose their flag at a bad spot. Get the flag and run it away. Run the flag away. Yeah, very pointless charge. Very pointless. At least run it by, like, you could run it, you could go over here and tell these guys, hey, we're gonna go charge, come help us. Now, if 42nd had been here to, like, come clean it up, and then race, like, even if all of you die, you get good ticket damage when there's, you know, when you can kill half the team. There's so many, just 3 really lackluster charges so far that just cost the CSA tickets and done almost nothing to help them. And the Union flag is down, or CSA flag is down. I'll be right back. Sorry. Oh, CSA just shot the Union into engaged, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I hope I didn't miss anything. Looks like I got here just in time for 42nd to be moving forward. Looks like I got here just in time for the action. A mass push on HL here. This should work, actually. They should be able to take down the Acorn, technically, I was saying the flag. Morgan, flag. McDongle. That should be this Union pushed out of this side here. The CSA finally grouped up on one side and made a push. It finally's happened. And you can see his IB's being able to slowly work their way up. And now let's see if 42nd and 9th Corps can come together and take out the next couple of it. Yep, they've got to keep this the ball rolling here. If they don't keep trading, then the Union with their spawn advantage, they could just spawn main and get there really fast. Interesting that they're able to come back and just get more out-of-line tickets. Just wipe this group again. This has been really successful from the CSA. Abandoning the position just to come right back to it was very smart. They're winning the fight, so I don't know what the flag's doing running away. Yeah, because of that, CSA is way up on tickets, and they can early cap the point now. Not way up on tickets, but now they're up on tickets, they can early cap. And they can force this to be in their favor once they take the point. Yep, here comes the rest of the Union. I mean, CSA, they should be able to come take this unit out.
Get him, 9th Corps.
Okay, they decided not to go to point. I'm surprised. Ninth Corps and IB are here to take the point.
Yeah, for real.
IB, good shit. Make sure
CSA is just going to refuse to let this Union group get their flag back. And this Union group is going to run themselves
I'm gonna show you
into
my
this
bonking
bush and
stick,
die
Kramer.
and get wipe themselves on this unit for a third time. 42nd is going to wipe HL 3 straight times in this bush. Super bad for Union tickets. Now this is good for the Union. They were able to make this work.
Stab and go, wipe them out.
Hey, across the wall.
But now with HL, now with 42nd, okay, HL was able to get their flag out. I'm impressed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, at least now they won't charge back into a bad spot. HL shows up to at least get some more tickets damage. And kill some more Union boys. Get some more ticket damage here. Now with the Union at taking loss at 18 minutes, this is plenty of time for the CSA to win. They don't even care that they're gonna lose flags, that they're gonna that they're gonna stagnate here. They don't really care about losing this charge. Because now they're back in the game. I wonder where those flags are going. They flags you run.
Down the road, there's a flag, yeah.
You fucking want some?
Shoot that red running! Shoot that red running! Oh.
You tell him.
Alright!
Welcome, fucking.
Hold on, Meg!
You fucking.
CSA did get a flag out, so that's pretty good. Or at least close enough to out. Yeah, not bad. Really good attack from the CSA down that left side. They're not ahead on tickets, the Union are right now, but Union being taking losses, that just means CSA will get them into breaking and will have a chance to take the point and win.
Inside his mouth. He's got gingivitis.
That wasn't in the drill manual at all.
Hippity up.
It seems you're missing all your teeth.
Yep. This is where we're at.
I have to double quick forward, Mark. Up and over left.
IB's still in the same spot here. They've been in most of the game. I would like to see the CSA overwhelm the right side now. That'd be cool. But what we did see is it only took one extra company to overpower this company over here. It took Ninth Corps, and that was about it. Ninth Corps joined the charge, and it was able to work. So it looks like a charge down the middle. Ninth Corps is really pushing forward to get their flag.
Hold!
Oh. I think the CSH needs to get in the road. Ninth Corps gets their flag back. They do get a couple out of line tickets. It's actually not that, but that's pretty big for them. I don't think any of these Union guys are going to make it to 40 seconds line. Very bad charge across the open field. Very bad charge right there. But it did buy enough time for the rest of this Union team to wipe the CSA team. So now 42nd has to deal with two companies on the point. 3 flags versus 1. So the respawn rate for the Union should be really high here. CSA does not want to take the point. They 100% do not want to take the point. So CSA takes the point right now. They are throwing. They need to fall back off point. Uh-oh, CSA is throwing. CSA is throwing. It doesn't actually matter. Okay, they got off the point. I'm impressed. And to be fair, CSA wouldn't really be throwing. Okay, this is a huge moment for CSA. 40 seconds just letting IB get completely charged out.
I'm ready to club anyone who
40 second needs to up and over into the road and go get him.
I am the other toasty.
I cannot believe that that was what just happened.
Let's go, Denver.
Get this Chinese needle.
Union's about to hit braking, but the CSA do no longer have the positional advantage that they had. CSA is gonna have to fall back. "40 seconds trying to get out of there, but they're not able to get out of there.
Come on, boys, move it.
Okay, they got both flags out of there. That's big. CSA hit braking first because of all these men who kept spawning in the front here. They're getting absolutely blasted. If CSA groups up into this defilade and does a wide swing, every single man together, I think they have this in the bag. But they need to work as a team, go together, and use the numbers advantage that they have when they're multiple companies versus one. And they could coordinate with their artillery here to charge that group out as the artillery shoots. I think that's the kind of play I would go out wide and then come in from behind. They demonstrated that it worked once. They should try to do it again. Now, if the Union is ready for it, then that's another story. I don't know how they could be ready for it. Maybe First Delaware is ready to bring all of his men over as fast as he can and hit the CSA in the side as they charge. And maybe CQB does the same thing. Maybe both of them are ready to just come over and smash them in the side right here as the CSA tries it. So we'll see what the CSA tries. They've got time for a couple of charges.
No way.
A charge just down the center here. I don't know why 30 seconds stopped after yelling charge. The rest of their team is running in now.
Come on, Vinny! Get up, boys! Send him, get in here!
40 seconds gonna charge out this company in the back. I would have taken a wider flank on him. 40 seconds should hit this company.
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Go the flag.
Brutus should be proud. Other people are yelling chicken jockey as well.
Push east, 40 seconds, go east.
Now that actually might be enough to secure the victory here for the CSA. That might be enough depending on this flag respawns.
Alright, spread it out on the wall, spread out on the wall and start capping.
Union has more boys here, so
Hey,
so Union will hold right now, and unfortunately they've done more ticket damage to the CSA, so the CSA is gonna hit final push.
Yeah, nice!
Yeah, there's not enough CSA guys here. Maybe if a spawn wave, maybe if there was a spawn wave from Maine, but that's what's gonna happen from this. The Union is gonna have a spawn wave from Maine. Yeah, this is just a shooting gallery for the CSA. I mean the Union. These guys up here, HL, just able to blast into the side of the CSA as they're spawning.
Let's go!
HL's calling the charge. That's a smart thing to do. Though the more Union guys that die out of line, the closer to the final stand last stand there. Final push is atrocious. There's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this map for final push. So that is nasty, especially when you lose a flag. CSA needs to get their flag back up. Neither of these men are brave enough to go get their flag. That's the game. I don't think the CSA has this. They did not get the Union into last stand, and they got the nothing and go from Maine. Okay, they have time to group up here. I think they have time to get kits. If they don't freak out, they have time to do something. But it looks like they're just gonna charge straight in. They could wait 20 seconds.
That's okay. We can do that. No.
They need to get the Union into last stand. Or, yeah, last stand as fast as they can. And this charge is actually working out fairly decently for the CSA. I'm surprised that those guys actually made it to the line. And once they made it to the line, they made it impossible for the rest of the Union to shoot because they're just too intermingled. So honestly, the Union hits last stand on the next kill here. Grinch dying here is going to put this Union to last stand. Boom, Templar did it. And now, where's the nothing and goes? Why is everyone spawning flag? Where's everyone spawning main? Where's the main spawners? Spawn main, boys. What are you doing not spawning main? I feel like CSA could have spawned main and they had more men, they would have had more men here. You spawned 4 guys main? Is everyone trying to spawn flags? They're all down? Well, GG. I would assume they would have more main spawns from the initial charge. Just nothing and go from main. Very close. Final push, last stand. It was close. Union victory here. Both defending teams won today. And we'll see the casualties. I'm going to say another 2 to 3. I'm going to say the Union outkilled the CSA by 33%. That's my guess. Yeah, CSA dying, skirmishing too much. It looks like they could have not the worst, but not the best. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This was the Blue and the Gray event. I'm Lt.terkoiz, and I'm glad you watched. I'll see you in the next one. Zoo, zoo, zoo.